How are we doing, guys? Welcome to 2024. We are going to kick off this year with an absolute beast of a card trick. And I would actually say this is one of my favorite self-working card tricks ever. The reason is there is no setup. Spectator gets to shuffle the cards and it has some of the best surprises and you will get the best reactions with this trick without a shadow of a doubt. So listen, grab a deck of cards. You are going to love this one. I'll show you the trick first and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of how to do it. All right, guys, so let's take a look at this one. The Spectator mixes the cards. They can shuffle them however they want. And I'm gonna make a prediction. So let's just see if I can. I think this one, that's probably good. All right, so this is gonna be my prediction and we're gonna get back to this card in a second. First of all, you're gonna ask the Spectator to say stop wherever they want. So you can deal the cards down like this and they can literally stop wherever they want to. Let's say they stop there, perfect. You get them to turn these cards face down. And then the cards in their hand, you say, I want you to cut off any number of cards you want, put them on the table, and we're just gonna mark where you cut with a little cross like this. So you say to them, have you got any idea how many cards you dealt down here? And they're gonna say no. You say, have you got any idea how many cards you cut here? And they're gonna say no. So, well, for the first time, let's take a look at the card you cut to. So that's a 9, that's interesting. Check this out. Take the cards in your hand now and spell out the word 9. That's N-I-N-E. You say, this is incredible, but here's a 9. You spell the word 9 and we get another 9. So you won't believe this, but the card that I actually predicted before the trick started, well, that was a 9. And it'd be nice to have one more. Guess what? It's in your hands already. Turn over the top card of the cards in your hand, and that's a 9. And you get this absolutely amazing revelation from a shuffled deck, from a deck of cards they've just shuffled. They find a 4 of a kind. It is absolutely killer. All right, guys, let's get into the explanation. All right, here you go, guys. We're gonna get into the explanation of this one. Now, this is a phenomenal trick because the cards are set up right in front of the Spectator, which is awesome. But the original way to do it was to push the cards from the bottom of the deck like this. And it was really awkward. Your fingers were pushing like sort of this, and I could never get down with that. So here's the way that I do it, and I think it makes it very, very easy. It also makes it super fast to set the whole thing up. So here's what it looks like. You're gonna get the cards shuffled. Then, when you get the cards back, whatever card is on the bottom of the deck, when you turn them towards yourself, that is going to determine the 4 of a kind. So in other words, now we have 3. So the first thing you ask yourself is how many letters does 3 spell with? And that is 5, right? So it's T-H-R-E-E. So what I'm going to do to set the first 3 is I'm going to deal the 3 into my hand and put 4 cards on top, totaling 5 letters, right? And then place that down. So the 3 is on top of that packet. And that's your first 3 sets. Next, you're going to spread to your next 3, which is very, very quick here. So when I see the next 3, I put it on the face of these cards here as a little packet and put this down. So those 2 3s are now going to be together. That is now 2 3s set. Your third 3 is going to be your prediction card. So you're going to spread through the cards like this until you come to the next 3, and then I just place it down off to one side on the table like that. And then you're going to continue spreading as if you just want to make sure. You might want to change your mind. You come to the next 3. I keep it at the back of this packet. Your left hand cards go on top of this pile, then the right hand cards follow, and the whole pack is now set for that amazing, amazing finish. So what might happen, let's just set this up as if it was going to screw up. So let's just say that you've got a queen in there. So basically when you're going to set that first queen, the other queen is going to now get into that packet, and that's going to cause you problems because now you can't get to the queen. So if you spread and see that situation where you've got, you know, in this example, if you've got the queen there and you've got another queen, which is then going to be lost when you put these down, just give the cards another shuffle and say, no, I'm not feeling those. Let's see what we have. Okay. And then here, oh, it's happened again. No way. So you just say, no, they're not mixed enough yet. I just want to make sure they're really well shuffled. And now, yeah, we're in a bad position. And this is the setup in real speed. Okay, this is how fast this looks. So we'll do it with the 3s. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and find a prediction card. I think that's probably a good one. Yeah, let's go with that. That's how quick the setup is. All right guys, so we're gonna pick this back up from the point where you've got the cards back from the spectator after they've thoroughly shuffled the deck, and then you've gone through, you've set the cards, and you've removed your prediction card. So what do you ask them to do? How do you do the trick? So you're gonna turn the cards face up, and you're gonna start to deal them one at a time from the face like this, and you're gonna wait till you pass your first 2 cards, so in our case the 3s. And now I ask the spectator to say stop wherever they want. Okay, so let's say they stop me there, and you say absolutely brilliant, we're gonna turn these face down, and then you give them this larger packet of cards. So you give the cards to the spectator and you say, what I want you to do is just cut that pack anywhere you want, put it on the table, and then we're just gonna mark where you cut, so you take the rest of the cards off them, and you do a cross-cut force. So this is gonna force, essentially, the first 3. But to add a little time misdirection now, I take these cards and I say, do you know how many cards you stopped me at when I was dealing? And they're gonna say no. And then to emphasize the cut here, you say, do you know how many cards you cut when you cut these cards before? Now this makes it look like they sort of cut here, which is a nice little touch. And they're gonna say no. You say, well, let's take a look at the card you cut to. You take the top card off the bottom half like so and turn it face up. And of course, you've just forced them to pick the first 3. That's the revelation of the first 3. Now, they don't know what's gonna happen yet. This is the cool bit. This is where it all starts to unfold. So you give them this packet and you say, well, this is a 3. Why don't you spell the word 3, dealing a card for each letter? And they're gonna spell out T-H-R-E-E. And they're gonna keep this pile in their hand. And you say, well, this is a 3. You just spelt 3. Wouldn't it be cool if this was a 3? Check out the top card. They turn that over, and that's a 3. Then you say, now remember I took a card out before we started, and it's been on the table the whole time. Check it out, and you can have them turn that over, and that's a 3. And you say, now, that's 3 of a kind, but wouldn't it be good to have 4? Well, guess what? It's in your hand. It's been in your hand the whole time. Turn over the top card, they turn this over, and they get the 4th and final card. Just want to emphasize that these could be any 4 of a kind. It really depends on when you get the cards back from the spectator, whatever card is on the face. So in this case, let's say, bloody 3 again. Let's say it's a 9, then when you set the cards up, then they're all gonna be 9s. When you get the cards back from the spectator and you look, if it's a queen, then you're gonna end up with 4 queens, right? But you end up with a 4 of a kind from a shuffled deck, and the way it happens, I think, is just absolutely superb. Hope you enjoyed this. So there it is, guys. Honestly, I think this is one of the best self-working card tricks ever, seriously. Because you get the spectator to shuffle a deck, like they mix it. The setup is super quick. You do it right in front of them. You're actually going to get a bit of a kick out of doing that because it is so quick. And then they take the cards, they do everything, and then the reveals happen like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just dynamite. It is such a killer trick. Original trick is by a guy called Larry Jennings, so go out and study his material. It is absolutely awesome. If you like the trick, if you like the little touches that I've done with it, drop me a like. If you've got any ideas with the trick, drop me a comment below, let me know, let's work on some stuff. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. We do this every single weekend, we do new tricks, and I'd love to see you here on the channel. For now guys, take it easy, I'll see you soon.